Saturday, November 6th. I'm Mike Rogers, and this is the Hot List, your daily report of the exclusive variant comics from around the internet. Please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment so more people like yourself can see this video. Starting over at Linebreaker Comics at number 10, we've got a Department of Truth number 14. This is a Pablo Fernandez at 19.99. Really creepy on this one, like that a lot. Number 9, we're at Unknown Comics. They've got the Venom number 1, Tyler Kirkham. Now, the trade on this is $15, and the Virgin variant is going to be $30. If you want to do a set at $55 for the Tyler Kirkham Venom number 1 trade and the Marco Maestrazzo black and white Virgin variant, you can get those both at $55. If you want to get that Marco Maestrazzo black and white separately, that Virgin variant, it's $30. Number 8, we're at ECGCE Comics, where they still have that Stray Dogs, Dog Days, MJ Hilbin at $30. I think that's a pretty good deal. Most of these books are coming in at $24.99, $19.99. This one's going to be a very short print run on it and should do pretty decent in the secondary market. At number 7, I'm at Sin City Comics. I've got Department of Truth number 14. This one I like a lot. This is the Sin City exclusive, the John Gallagher at $29.99. Definitely has a Halloween theme to it. I'm digging it very much. Surprised that one is still available. That might be the only store that they have it, though. At number 6, we are at Modern Era Comics, where we have We Live number 1. This is an MEC or Modern Era Comics exclusive. Artist on this is Maggie Z. This is a Virgin variant, only limited to 100. $34.95. We Live is one of those books that sells out pretty much everywhere. Maggie Z is not a really well-known artist, and Modern Era Comics is a very small shop. Might want to check this one out. Limited to 1,000, or I'm sorry, limited to 100. Virgin variant, $34.95. Back at Linebreakers for number 5. There's a series called Turbo Kid, Apple's Lost Adventure number 1. Got a lot of new series coming out recently, and there's two things I really like about this one. It's from Behemoth Comics, and this one that I'm pointing out particularly is a book number 1 and 2 connecting cover by Bjorn Barons, who I love. You know I love Bjorn Barons. So it's $44.99 for the 2 books, the 1 and 2 connecting covers for Turbo Kid, Apple's Lost Adventure number 1. Now there are some variants out there for this, some really cool variants. I'm going to be showing them as this week goes on. This is the series that I'm leaning towards. It's not where's the furthest place away from here, and not the there's a couple of different series out there that just aren't grabbing me. This one, I love Behemoth Comics. It sounds very cool. I want to check that one out. Number 4, we're at 616 Comics. They have the Star Wars Crimson Reign number 1. Now, this is going to be a first appearance of a character by the name of Seer. It's also the first cover appearance of Seer. $14.99 on the trade, $29.99 on the Virgin variant, $39.99 on the set. This feels like Vader's Castle. So if you're a fan of Vader's Castle and those Darth Vader stories, I think that's what you're going to be getting here. I'm not quite sure. Might be a continuation of the Darth Vader series. Really not sure what's going on here. So check that out. It's a little bit expensive, and I know a lot of people don't know much about this series, so it's not selling out, but I did want to make you aware about it. At number 3, we're back at Eastside Comics for that Venom number 2, that Mike Mayhew. This looks like an NFT. It just looks like an NFT. It's grabbing me. I like it. $25 for the trade, $60 for the set. The NFT market is really heating up. I've been watching that Vevo show where they do the trading and stuff, and apparently the U.S. government has just issued stamps, NTF stamps. They're like government-backed, like stamps, like you put on an envelope. So they're testing the waters on this market. It's not that this is an NFT. It's not an NFT. It's a comic book, but it just has that, I don't know, there's something about it I really like. Again, $25 for the trade, $60 on the set, available at Eastside Comics. Number 2. Number 2 is going to be The Death of Doctor Strange, number 2, the R.B. Silva Stormbreaker. This is going to be available at a bunch of different stores, but I wanted to highlight this new store that I found, Devil Dog Comics. So it's Devil Dog Comics has The Death of Doctor Strange #2, the RB Silver Stormbreaker at $3.99. That's going to be available everywhere, but it's a gorgeous cover on that. And then #1 at Westfield Comics, we've got Sheena #2, the Virgin variant from Rose Besh by at 42.52. Now, there was a Sheena #1 Rose Besh Virgin variant that I can't find, but I saw this one come up and I wanted to mention it. Rose Besh is hot as heck. This Sheena series is a really it almost feels like it's Rose Besh's character because I don't know anything about Sheena, and every time I see the Sheena covers, I'm looking at the Rose Beshes. So I like it a lot. 42.52 isn't cheap. Again, always use Klarna if you can. Break it down into 4 payments. It always works for me. Um, and that's over at Westfield. So those are my top 10 for the day. Tomorrow being Sunday, what we're going to do is more like a week in review, kind of like go back and see those books that I mentioned over the week and talk about which ones are still available and you can still pick up. And then tomorrow as well, we're going to be doing the giveaway of the Pop, the Star Wars Pop. This is the First Order Jet Trooper. And you would have gotten entered into this if you had put in a comment on Thursday show. So a Thursday show comment would enter you in to win the First Order Jet Trooper Star Wars Pop number 317. And on Sundays, we do that show live. So I'll be doing that show live tomorrow. We'll look at some comic books and just talk and run through the list. I do that on StreamYard so that I can share the screen with you. So check that out live tomorrow. Thank you as always for joining me. And I'll talk to you soon.